I'm 6.5 kilometres into my run. I've only got 1.5 to go. That's 5 miles boxed off for the day. First major win done. Get back, get showered, crack on with the early shift. I think I got to bed last night for about 8:30, fell asleep for 9. I was up around about 2:30, so 5.5 hours isn't that bad for me. But look at this. So I'm in the middle of the road. Do you know what I mean? I love running at this time of day. There's literally nobody about. There's the run finished. 8.06 kilometres, bang on. 5 miles, nice and easy. Didn't even break a sweat. Average pace, 4:29 kilometre pace. I'll take that. Let's get this show on the road and get this shift sorted out. If you was on the fence about doing this job, I'd just do it. I would never have thought I would have done this job. Even when I signed up for the training, I didn't think I'd be able to do the job. I just thought, I'm not cut out for driving something so big and having the responsibility of carrying so many people, because there is a weight of responsibility that gets put on your shoulders. But when you break it down and you don't think about all that stuff, you're just going from A to B, from B back to A, from A back to B, and you're just doing that. And it's so chilled. It can be stressful, don't get me wrong, every job can be stressful, but it's as stressful as you make it in your own brain. Go in there, sign on for my duty now. Start this day. The procedure when we go in here, first thing you got to do is go to the traffic office to let them know you're there. So they'll cross you off so they know you're in. You have to get your running board, go and find where your bus is. You get your vehicle defect card as well. If you have enough time, you have a coffee. I am down here, WDS 341 Bay9. I'm behind this bus here. So I'm sandwiched behind 2 buses. 2 buses have got to go out before I get out. Turn the lights on in here. Got to do my checks first anyway. That's all the checks done on the bus. Now we can get going to East Didsbury. It's rock and roll. Oh man, I love this. Love it. Get to East Didsbury, start the 50 service, get the first bit of the shift out the way. Look forward to a nice bit of dinner because I am hungry already. I'm at East Didsbury now. I've got 6 minutes before I need to set off. There's no one on the stand yet. I'm going to go to the stand in a minute. There's about 4 or 5 minutes to go. It's still pitch black. Soon it's going to be daylight at this time of day. Oh, love, man. Looking forward to summer. Looking forward to the training that I'm going to be doing in the summer. I'm looking forward to hitting some big goals this year in running. Go to the stand and load people up. I should imagine this is quiet, really. The 50 service this time in the morning. It's very student heavy. They usually surface about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. Can't see any of them being out at 5:30, put it like that. Let's see. Famous last words are, it's quiet today. Coming up past Salford Precinct, this is the last timing point before we hit Media City. And all going well, I get to Media City on time. I think I've got about a 13-14 minute layover there. These are ruthless and all. How can you pass your test on your car and bus and all that and go through all the battery of tests that you have to go to? And then these can jump on the road and go 30 mile an hour on one of them with zero clue how to drive. Coming into Media City now. Last stop of this half of the trip. You waited to stay on him. Oh, thanks, pal. Need to pull around here, stretch my legs and go to the toilet, and I don't need passengers for that. Let me tell thee. Look at that though. End the trip. Next trip is in 15 minutes. This is one of the best places we've got in the depot. We've got the sun just rising over there and the sky's like just a beautiful red colour. And then you got all that over there just going on. It's just a nice place to look at. I've got to go back to East Didsbury as the 50 and then go to Manchester Airport dead with nobody on board, and then do the 103 into town and then run dead back from town to the depot. I've got to be on the stand in 7 minutes. So I'll start making the checks now and get things sorted. Right, let's set off as the 50. Look at that skyline in Manchester though. Tell you what, we'll get some good views of the city this morning as the sun's coming up. This is a tight corner here. Usually the cars go right to the end where the traffic lights are, so you've got to take it not pretty wide, but it's makeable obviously because the buses do it, but it's a tight turn. Right, here we go. Yep, see there's a car there. We'll make it round nice and easy though. Usually there's backed up cars here, and then all cars are parked down the left here as well. So you literally just a gnat snacker getting through. That last trip suddenly just got busy. From the bottom of Birchfield's roundabout, coming up Kingsway Road, it's like I picked up a full school of kids. Give me till 7:50 to get to the last bus stop on this, which I think I'll make, or I might be about a minute late, so it's not like, you know, end of the world tackle. Right, that's the first part of the morning almost boxed off. That's the 50 service done. Now I've got to run dead from here to Manchester Airport and then start the 103 service from Manchester Airport to Piccadilly. The 103 covers a lot of the roads that I was running up this morning. So that's my task now, and then when I get to Piccadilly, I've got to run dead from Piccadilly back to the depot where I'll pick my break up. And then that's the biggest bit of my shift done for the day. And I've got one round trip on the 50 again this afternoon. Coming into Manchester Airport now, this gaff is always busy. It doesn't matter what time of the day you rock up at there, it is a busy place. I actually like the 103. This will probably be a busy route though, because we're going to get, it's 8 o'clock now, we depart at 8 minutes past 8, and we're going to get all the school traffic, all the work traffic's kind of done, early morning work traffic anyway, but we're still going to cut for a load of the, this is rush hour now, so crazy hour. This is where everyone just behaves a little bit impatient. So it's where if you're driving a bus, you just got to be more patient, because people think you can just stop like that dead quick. Standy, there's my stand there. I just want to sit nicely on that for the next few minutes before I let people on, because I need the toilet. I take this time now to just have a bit of a minute, check my messages. Let's kick ass now. 103 into Piccadilly. Sometimes when you're doing the 103, if you've been doing the 43 before you've been doing the 103, they both kind of take the same way into the airport after a certain point and the way out, and you can get mixed up and go out of the airport as a 43. You can be a 103, but you can do the 43 route by accident. That has been known to happen every now and again. Coming up here is the 103. The 43 carries on here, and the 103 does a right here. There's where the mistakes can happen. This is the road I was actually running up this morning. In the middle of this road at 3 AM. Now I'm driving a bus up it. I just picked 4 people up at a bus stop, and every single one of them was looking at the phone. Not one of them was looking for the bus. And I knew they wanted this bus because it's the only service that comes up this road. I was stopping anyway, but when all of a sudden, like last minute, everyone throws their hands in the air. But, you know, I was already pulling in. Actually, the 368 stops on this road anyway, as well. But anyway, I stopped. This is a good feeling now, coming into town and the last bit of my shift for the morning. So when I get into town and the passengers all get off, I'm basically just running back to the depot empty, which is music. to my ears. Well, we've got some temporary traffic lights up here. I swear, these temporary traffic lights seem to be everywhere these days. Do you know what I love though? When I'm driving around Manchester and I see all these old buildings, they're just steeped in history. Go back 40, 50 years, they would have been rich with just workers going there, working there, putting wages in the family and things like that. And now they're derelict, which is sad, but all the old buildings around Manchester are just great. This is a bit of a do this. I won't be coming this way back. But yeah, they're just steeped in history, like all these ones, like the Kimpton Clock Tower, the Palace Theatre, all the older buildings that are still stood, that when they were made, like when you look at the Kimpton Clock Tower there, like a lot of love went into making that. Like just look at the architecture on it and everything. Can't even get my words out. And then you look how some of the new buildings have just been thrown up and they look like they've just come out straight out of Minecraft. Oh yes, park up in the depot now. Just what I need. Meal break time. Right, go and get some scran now. Log off this thing. Now it's chill time till, I don't know, I think 11 o'clock. Nice break for me. Get a scran. Nice note of K. Protein yogurt. What's it? 2 snack bars. Tuna meal sandwiches. I'm in an electric bus. I don't mind these, as long as they behave and they don't mess around and don't break on me. Make sure the window, round trip on the 50. This is a bit of me. You see these electric ones, right? These have got more room, more leg room and everything than the new ultraliners. The ultraliners are a little bit tight for room, for space. I'm alright because I've lost a bit of weight now, but some of the boys in here, they must struggle. But you need all the room you can. You need to stretch your legs and everything, especially I've been training. The gas lady is around Hardy Lane, Barlamore Road, and she's wearing a grey tracksuit. Please do not allow her travel, thanks. I will not be around there, and I'm glad, because I cannot be mired with that. I've never even had her on my bus, the gas lady, but I've heard about her. I've heard she's a bit of a nightmare. She just basically sucks the living life out of cans of gas on your bus and doesn't want to get off it either. Which is not very good, is it? Before I set off here, I need to adjust that mirror, because that mirror's not... That's not playing ball for me, that. That'll do. Let's get on the road and let's do the 50. Minutes to chill out, stretch my legs. This next trip, I depart here at 12:16, which is in 8 minutes. Apparently I get back to East Didsbury, Parswood at 1:17. That's estimated that's going to take an hour and 1 minute. And there's just no way, it's going to take more than an hour. I reckon I'm probably going to be a good few minutes late on this next trip. I'm going to be finished before 2 o'clock regardless, so I'll get to go home, chill out, pick the kids up from school. Anyway, let me start this bus up. Some of these electric buses, the heating starts malfunctioning on them, and when that happens, you're snookered because it just blasts out loads of cold air. So you have to turn it off and wait for it to reset. Look at that now, another day done. All them buses over there. Home time for me. Home time.